Good evening. It's Wednesday night and time for another Facebook Live. If you're new to my channel or to Facebook watching me, welcome. You can find me under creatingwithcindy.com. Excuse me. We're going to have fun with the snowflake set tonight. I just recently started playing with this one and I should have not waited so long. Hey, buddy, welcome. As always, I will post on my blog the dimensions for everything on the card, so you can find that. And everyone that comments on the video, I will do a drawing. It's supposed to be Sunday. I never seem to get it done on Sunday. Like I just drew for last week's tonight. And a Lanita won the poinsettia card from last week. So somebody will get this card that comments on this video this week. All right. Let me share this with my group. It always takes a minute to find it. Then we'll give everybody a minute to get on. Nope. Seems like every time I do this, there it is, Facebook changes and it's different between your laptop and your phone and your iPad. All right, now it should be shared. Okay. Well, we will go ahead and get started. Hopefully some other ladies will join us. If not, they can watch it on the replay. So this is a shimmery card. I showed you how to do this polished stone technique last week with the poinsettia card. So I'm going to do something different for the background. So we'll see if it turns out. If it doesn't, I'll send you this card. And you probably can't tell, but this is the shimmery white. So it's got some shimmer and these beautiful jewels and this shimmery ribbon. So it's got lots of shimmer to it, which I love. So let's do our background first. So I've just got a piece, and I'm going to set this out of the way because this could get messy. So this is a piece of Night of Navy, and I've got the Frost white shimmer paint, and you have to shake it up. And I have an old Wink Stella. This is one that's out of juice. So my thought is, and we'll see if I can do it. My thought is I'm just going to splatter it on there with this Wink Stella. So let's see. So by shaking it up, I don't know if there'll be enough in the lid or not. Like I said, we'll see what happens. So I'm just going to try and get some paint on this. And I don't know if it'll do it. Yeah, there we go. So I'm just hitting it against the lid of the Wink Stella. Again, turn it because it seems to be going to the bottom more. Try not to smear them. Because we just want this to look like a snowy background. And I may have to shake up my ink again, get some more in the lid. I could stick my Wink Stella down in the thing, but if there's any Wink Stella left in it, I guess it doesn't matter. It's all shimmery, so it probably doesn't really matter. Oh well. I'll just shake it up again. Get some more. Oh yeah, there's a good one. So it's just going to give it like a snowy, shimmery background. I need some more right there. Let's see if we can get some to go right in that corner. And then I'll be able to just kind of wash this out or, clean it off. But this, like I said, this is an old one, so I can just use it for shimmer paint. And I'll probably just write that on the outside of it. All right. I think I'm running out of the Frost White, but I have another bottle of it. So we're going to set that aside. I don't know if that shows up on camera or not, but it's very shimmery, like the snow. And then we have things that have to dry. So we'll set that aside, and that won't take long. And then I've got, you probably can hardly see this, but this is a piece of vellum. Yeah. that I punched with the story label punch, I think it is. And so that's what we're going to put our sentiment on. And actually, I don't really need this mat necessarily for the sentiment, but it will make it easier for me to see where the vellum starts and ends. So I'm going to stamp with the Night of Navy. And when you stamp on vellum, you just have to be a little bit careful. You don't want to let it move at all or it'll smear. So hopefully I will be able to do this without smearing, or I'll have to go get some more vellum. So this says, "Thank you so much." And you're just going to go down and then lift straight up. And then that does have to dry. And I might have to get the heat tool out to get it. I should have done one of those earlier, so we had one already dry. But while we're waiting for that to dry, we can build the rest of our card. So I have some of this gorgeous, I think it's called Snowflake Splendor designer series paper. And let me just get the catalog out so you can see all the beautiful things that come with this suite, because it has a lot of gorgeous things. So there, you can kind of see this is in the catalog. So it has this beautiful paper, and I just use a strip of that. It has this embossing folder for snowflakes. Of course, the bundle is great. There's some balmy blue glimmer paper. It's kind of hard to see, isn't it? And then the blue adhesive back gems and the ribbon, which I have those. I'll be easier to show you those in person, I think. Whoops. All right. But this is some of the paper that comes in it. So we are going to put, oh, that goes on here. So we can't do that yet. I bet we can, though. I bet we can put it on here. Oh, those big globs may not be. It'll be fine. If I mess it up, I'll make another one. So that whoever gets this will get a pretty one. Oh, maybe we should use that side this time. No, what do you think? Let's see. Let's see how it looks with our shimmery white. One moment. It doesn't show as much. Yeah, I think we'll stick with this side. Just because the color, I think, will show up better. So I'm just going to adhere this to my splattered Night of Navy. And I like to put it, you know, not like right in the middle. And then before we do anything else, we're going to take our ribbon and we're going to wrap it around here. And this ribbon, it's just so beautiful. It's so colorful, and it kind of picks up whatever colors you put it on, but it does have some color to it by itself. Trying not to smear anything here. So I'm going to just tie this over here on the left side. And this is a stiff ribbon, so I'm just going to tie it in a knot. Try to make sure I stay up where you can see. So we'll tie this in a knot over here on the side. There we go. And we want to be sure that we've got it over far enough that we can put our shimmery white there. I think that'll be fine. So we'll trim off our end a little bit. This one's kind of turny. Let's see if we can get it to go one way or another. There we go. We'll trim those off. All right, now just for fun, I cut this is thick whisper white, and I cut it long ways. Usually, if you've got a long piece like this, you're going to have your card go up and down. But just for fun, this time I decided to make it go sideways. Just something different. So now we can put, And actually, just to keep from messing anything up, whoops, I'm going to put my adhesive on the card base. That way I don't have to turn this over. And this will have a little bit of a border around it. There we go. And then this I'm going to put on with dimensionals. So it will go over that ribbon nicely. So I won't want to put any dimensionals in the middle. I will only put them on the corners. So they'll sit over that ribbon nicely. Okay. And we'll just tuck that in there so that it's just kind of sitting over everything. Isn't that pretty? I just love this shimmery white. All right, and then our, I think it's pretty dry. We'll see if we can get it. So what I'm going to do is I think I just did, yeah. I did glue dots. So I'm just going to take, let's use our take your pick tool. And I can kind of roll it up a little bit so it's not quite as big. I'm going to put the gem over it. So I want it to be centered on the back here. And I'm going to fold that up just a little bit more. And I'm just trying to do this without touching the front too much. So you want it centered on the back. Okay, I'm going to have to lay it down though. And then another one. Just kind of fold it up on itself. On the other side. So in the center there. And then we're just going to put that. Hey, Nancy. Oh, if I can get it off my finger. We're just going to put that in the middle of our snowy. There we go. And that will hold that. And then we can just put our adhesive gems. Let me get this out of the way. On either side of it. And for this one, so this comes with, let me open it up so you can see it better. So there's a darker set and a lighter set. And because this has the dark navy, Night of Navy, I'm going to use the darker. Just grabbing my tweezers. And I think I used the big ones for this. So I'm just going to put it right over where I put that glue dot on the back side, so you never know. There's a glue dot under there. And the same thing over here. And there you go. So that's the one we made tonight with the just starry background. And then this is the one I was playing with the polished stone like I showed you last week. So you'll have to let me know. That one needs to have a little more glue on it, doesn't it? To let me know which is your favorite. And again, I will post on my blog the dimensions for the card, so you can go find it there, and a link to all of those supplies that I used. So I hope you check that out, and I will see you next week. Thank you. Thanks, buddy. Bye.